Hey Cliff, my name is Denny. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there and asking yourself, why should I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, the short answer is that oftentimes in a world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I've found that by giving an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey, I like you, Denny. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do it yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. And looking at your site here, you guys need to have at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. And as I scroll down through here, I've already gone through and counted the words here. You have about 300 or just over 300 words. And these guys here are your competitors. They've got about 750 to 800 words on their content, which is actually very beatable. So moving on, I'm going to jump over here to a program called Ahrefs, which this is you can see the URL here. This is a subscription that I have, costs about $400 a month, and this gives me the lowdown on all y'all's websites. So we're looking at keywords here is the main thing I'm going to look at here. Organic keywords. I see your site, you have 62 organic keywords. When I jump over to Mink, they have 374. So keywords are important because they're the #1 way to get traffic to your website. So if I jump in here and look at their organic keywords, I see plumbers, Tyler, Texas is their #1 keyword. And as you can see here, the volume, this is the monthly volume. This series of words here gets searched 500 times every single month. And by being at the top, Mink is getting 176 clicks to their website based on this keyword alone. And if I jump over here and I see y'all's organic keywords, I see your top keywords are your name and such, which is great. You're going to rank #1 for those, but unfortunately they just don't get near enough traffic. And if we go down to these organic keywords, like here's plumbers, Tyler, Texas, again, volume monthly is 500, which you're only receiving 1.8 clicks per month on this. And this is solely because you're not listed #1 in Google organically. So again, this is very beatable. So let's move on over here. I've already got it pulled up. I did a search for plumbers, Tyler, Texas. And the first thing that we see are the ads across the top here. These are people paying Google to be up at the top. But studies show that the ads are only semi-effective. And if you don't have an effective ad, it can definitely become a money pit. Moving on to the next visible section is the second important thing I want to talk to you about on this. We call this Google Map Pack or Maps. And the result, we can see the business name, address, and phone number, aka NAPS. So how do you rank in Google Maps? Well, the answer to your question is over here in another program. It's called WhiteSpark CA. It costs about 40 to 80 bucks a month, depending on your plan. But we can see your site here, McCoy's Plumbing, has about 36 citations. And the competition is at 43. Once again, this is beatable, and we can conquer the competition here. So these citations, also known as NAPs, are submitted word for word into directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, Yext, City Star, so on. Even Facebook has an area that you can submit a citation. And as we can see, the competition citations are shown, all laid out for us to submit. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is another important aspect to Google. We call this thing that gives your site authority link juice. And you can see when we search for plumbers in Tyler, Texas, you're not #1. Now, this is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat the competition in every aspect. This link juice, simply put, works like this. Site A is pointing to Site B, therefore Site A is acting as leak juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effective when you have relative sites linking back to you. For example, if you have a plumbing blog or home advisor type site linking back to you, that would be more effective than, say, Pizza Hut linking at you, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So where we find the link juice, I'm going to go back to Ahrefs, and if you're looking to use this tool, it costs about $200 a month, but it's great for pulling up backlinks and this link juice that we're talking about. So right here is the backlinks that you have. And I'm going to go to your competitor here and let's compare here. Take a look here. His backlinks, he's got 470 backlinks. You're actually beating him here, which is great. But if we go to his links, we can go down here to each one of these and obtain them for ourselves. You're basically referring back to your website on each one of these listings. So once again, we went over content. Your front page, excuse me, needs to be at least 1,500 words. You want to have around 150 to 200 citations and link juice. We need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. Well, at this point, you might be asking yourself, okay, what now? Well, you can either take this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route, want to save yourself a lot of time, you can give me a call, 903-824-5686. Once again, my name is Denny, 903-824-5686. Thank you. Have a great day.